guard the three ball. They couldn't hit threes a bunch on the other side. It was a struggle for him.
Our Cadillac starting lineups: Jordan Poole, Kevon Looney, Juan Toscano-Anderson, Michael Mulder, and Ken Bazemore. And Kevon Looney. And yet, here the Warriors win the first 4 games on the homestand. As might be one of those guys.
I could do either one.
Kalena the villain, I can see it.
I could show some range there.
High teardrop for Jordan Poole. Looney plays the solid defense. Jordan Poole with the seam.
But as soon as he recognizes that Bledsoe is just done after he crosses paths with Juan Toscano-Anderson.
I'm going to go do it again. Jordan attacking again.
Play that well. Now you feel like you can do it against anybody.
Your teammates also trust you and maybe look at you a little differently.
And the coaching staff, too.
To contribute.
It's true.
Steph had a good defensive game, too.
He did.
Guard, because Lonzo's the guy who runs the team.
He can do both, but they just need him to be maybe a little more dynamic, force the issue a little more.
Oh, look at the high on him.
Well, look at how they're working together. And 2 defenders stayed with Jordan Poole for a little too long. And now you're looking at Eric Bledsoe and saying you're not in between Jordan Poole and the basket. Just go back door. Don't fight the pressure. Take what the defense gives you.
Bledsoe's a good defender, so take a little pride there going Brandon Ingram, and they will be Syon going forward. I don't know, where does Stevie Adams fit in? You know, that's going to be an interesting one on how they build that team.
Offensively, it seems like they do have their identity with those 2 guys you just named, Brandon Ingram and Zion Williams.
Jordan Poole and Juan Toscano-Anderson. Steve Kerr gets to rest a bunch of key guys that have been banged up. Jordan Poole will get to the line.
Just because he's so powerful. Shoes couldn't even handle it.
But Who's for Kids providing resources for
that is valuable. Working Eric Pascal back in is going to be valuable.
As the coach in 1975 with Rick Barry and Jeff Mullins and Jim Barnett and that group of people. Al Attles is one of the premier people, real people, not just a basketball player.
Here's Mannion with the sidestep 3 on the way.
Consistent from outside the arc or just the corners. Dempshill is a Dennis Schroeder type of player.
Okay.
He's got that quickness, ability to get penetration.
Jordan Bell trying to follow that and hustling for that. Is when you have fans say, I've really liked this year because I didn't know if they were going to win or lose. You know, and there were some very tough losses that were frustrating.
The excitement of the unknown. Yeah. You can see they're starting to trust each other more on both sides of the floor. We talked about the flow offensively, but defensively, there's a trust factor that goes with that side. Handling that confidence, going to the G League.
So the Warriors up 11. And kind of a fun flow to the game. We've seen ball movement. Nobody's kind of broken off, gotten too garbage.
I'll be on my feet clapping. It's going to be an emotional night for him, but man, the way he works, you'd expect him to come back at 100%. Like, he can play the 1. He's got some playmaking ability, he can handle and pick and rolls, but that 3-ball works.
In year 2 is the same as Jordan's difference in year 2. It does look like they've come out. There's too big. Continues his development and moving without the ball.
Yeah. I don't believe you. Stop faking.
A lot of hold me backs. Warriors could go very easily 2 for 1 here. Jordan Poole, toughest shot of the night.
Do I go left? Do I go right? Do I use your own momentum against you? Do I just pull up and shoot it after a little step back? And Jordan Poole chose the latter.
Well, Jordan Poole, we have talked about it a lot, but when Draymond says, wow, this kid, Jordan Poole, he let everybody else kind of just, the Warriors are on pace for 150 tonight, playing all reserves essentially.
I told you, they're trying to ball out.
Jordan on the kick out, Mulder.
Work on your moves. See what you can get off in this game.
Looks like the game is not deteriorated in the garbage time. On the rebound, Jordan Poole went up and just cranked that left ankle. But he was walking around, and Rick Celebrini is going to take him to the locker room, but Well, I think that, I mean, how important is your career high?
Yeah.
He's got 24. And he will get to the line here for Michigan, whatever. He's a creep. The Warriors have died in those non-Steph minutes, not having enough scoring. Jordan Poole for a new career high. There.
Yeah, just come off that ball screen. They switch it. Gabriel's backing up.
Smiley looking for Poole again. Another three. Olynyk and Tristan Thompson, all from Toronto. Jordan Poole.
Scary. Matchup nightmare.
That's the fascination with the three, and it's a big part of the game. But Tony Parker never became a big three-point shooter because that wasn't his game. As Poole misses the three, Jordan Bell setting up Smiley.
Easy looks to where he does get into that rhythm. Then everybody else starts feeling good.
Smiley wants Toscano Anderson with Jordan Poole. Bazemore, Nico Mannion. Shot clock down to 5. Two-man game, Smiley and Jordan Poole. Nasty, you're intriguing role player.
And he's got some versatility defensively. Like, they'll switch him on to smaller players, and he can hold his own.
So Poole's kind of directing traffic. That's a good screen by Juan. And then Jordan with. So this is exactly what Steve does, where he puts Draymond Green at the speed 5. Mulder has checked in. Bazemore's your power forward. And Wenyen Gabriel, just the Warriors, they've got the man advantage here. Nico Mannion, an open three.
Have a look.
This is Nico and Jordan played a lot in the G League bubble together. And that skidded off of Poole's.
Lost the handle. It looked like, it hit off of Marshall's foot.
And the Warriors reserves have struggled scoring here. Jordan Poole.
There you go.
Sheds Jackson Hayes. Missed that long and strong to beat the shot clock buzzer. So down 1. So the possessions play out with 1:12 remaining.
They've been going to pick and rolls.
JTA dropped it off. Mulder. His career high 28. Both career highs for the guards. Jordan Poole trying to turn the corner. Flipping it up. Designs really good plays after timeouts. Steve Kerr.
Yeah, watch him come off of Eric Paschall. You got the advantage. Your defender's behind you. Go up and finish. Now you get a stop.
You must have 3/10 to secure.
Either way you look at it, the game's over.
I think the game is over.
I think the game's over.
And it is 120.